Well, it's that time of the month again. Not that time of the month again. It's the time of the month again to talk about Blu-rays and what I picked up for the previous month. It's May 1st, so I'm going to start talking about the movies that I picked up during the month of April. You know, I planned on only buying 5 Blu-rays to save some more money for summer, and just because I wanted to see if I can actually do it. Well, 5 Blu-rays turned into 1, 2, 3, 4, too many. There's a lot of great deals this month on new releases. I found some good deals on older movies that I've been wanting. So I just went crazy and bought a bunch of movies. I did come into some extra money, so that was my reasoning on buying a lot more movies that I didn't need. I thought, oh well, I can afford it, so I just might as well just get them while I can. So I got a lot of great titles, some new release ones, some digibook. Yeah, so let's get started on this. Alright, the first title up here is Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. And I picked this up at Walmart for $7.88. The only reason I really wanted this is because Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is very nostalgic for me. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is one of the first movies that I started to watch that were more adult for me, and I stopped watching some of the cartoon movies. This was like around 7th grade, and you know, it was always better watching Harold and Kumar at nighttime and Euro Trip, American Pie. So some of those movies I started to watch, and the jokes were like opened up a whole new world for me. And Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, very nostalgic. I watched it during the day, wasn't that great, but I bet you if I watched it at nighttime it'd be very different for me. Next up is a movie that was nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards, and that's Philomena. I picked this up at Target for $16.99. I price matched it to Amazon. I really enjoyed this movie. I was very surprised at this movie. Judi Dench and Steve Coogan gave great performances. You know, I wasn't expecting too much from it. I hadn't heard anything really from it, but I really enjoyed it. And it was very emotional, very great movie, great acting, great scenes. So Philomena, check it out if you guys haven't seen it yet. Next up, a movie that was $7.99 on Amazon, and that's a really good deal for this movie. That's The Kings of Summer. This was a movie from last summer that I really enjoyed. Just didn't get around to buying it on Blu-ray when it came out in September last year, but for $7.99 I just could not pass this movie up. Best Buy has been having some $4.99 deals, and one of them I picked up was Friday the Director's Cut. I also picked up Footloose, but I shipped this one from site to store, so they stick this big sticker on it, but that's Footloose with Kevin Bacon. While I was also at Best Buy, I picked up The Great Escape, but this was $5.99. Really good deal. 50th anniversary movie starring Steve McQueen. Haven't seen this, but reading the back, I was very intrigued too, and it's got a long running time for it. But for $5.99, I heard a lot of great things about it when I was at the store. You know, I was looking on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes and whatever, but I like the plot of this, so I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully it's good. At Target, I picked up Grease for $7.50. I think it was $7.50. But the previous night I went to the club and heard, you know, the Grease soundtrack there. The club plays some weird music. You know, I was out of it a little drunk, and I was dancing to it. I was like, I really like this music. I was like, I want to buy Grease, and I went home, went to Target the next day and bought Grease. One of the Studio Ghibli films I don't have, and that's not released through Disney, is Grave of the Fireflies. Really emotional film, and this was $12.99, and you know, the price is really high for this movie at sometimes, so for $12.99 I jumped on it. I'm glad I did, because it went back up to $17.99 right afterwards. After seeing Brick Mansions, I really wanted to see Into the Blue again, one of my favorite Paul Walker films, and so I went on eBay and picked up, not on eBay, Amazon, and picked up Into the Blue, and I paid $4 for this. That's including shipping. I enjoyed this movie. I think this movie came out like in 2005. I was like in 8th grade when it came out, and I really enjoyed it. Jessica Alba was the thing at that time. Paul Walker was great too, but the combination was really good, and it's a fun movie. And I forgot that it had Josh Brolin in it. Another movie release that came out in March, but I waited for it to go down in price, and that's Inside Llewyn Davis. It went down to $14.99, which was a good price for it. But I also had a $5 off coupon at Best Buy, so it brought it down to $9.99, which is a really great deal for a really great film from last year. I was at Target the other day, just browsing, and I saw The Wedding Singer for $7.50, and this did include $8 off to see Godzilla, Edge of Tomorrow, or blend it in theaters. So I thought about it, and I want to see Godzilla IMAX 3D, and the tickets are $17.50. Get that, $8 off. And for $17.50, essentially you're buying the ticket to Godzilla IMAX 3D and The Wedding Singer on Blu-ray. Great deal. Target had that $13 sale a while back, and I picked up the Hunger Games on Blu-ray and the Little Mermaid on Blu-ray. I wanted to get this one for a while, just wanted to pay for the right price. Didn't want to pay $22, $25 for a Disney movie that I really don't care for, but I want to add it to my collection, and $13 was a really good price for that. Other Target movies I picked up were exclusive, were The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. This did include a little Lego piece. I don't know if you can tell right here, but I put them right here. A little 38 Lego piece set that I got, which included with it. It also included an alternate cover to it, which I really like because I like the two characters here. And I also picked up the digibook to The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. If they didn't have an exclusive to this movie, I don't know if I would have bought it, because it was an alright movie. I really liked the soundtrack to it and how it looked, but something about it was disappointing. But the digibook sold me on it, and I really like that it has all these Life magazines covers in them. Really awesome, really awesome. I like the artwork inside for it, so that's a really good deal. And that was $19.99, and this one was $22.99. Next two movies were free actually. From Disney Movie Rewards. I had enough points. This one was a little over 1,000 points, and that's Winnie the Pooh. I think this one came out in 2011. Haven't seen it, but it was 1,000 points or so, and thought I might as well just add it to collection. And this one is a little bit more, and that's Tron Legacy, or not Tron Legacy, Tron the Original Classic, which I've seen once, and it was very cheesy. So you might check it out on Blu-ray again. Probably still cheesy, but I watched Tron Legacy the other day. That movie is crazy good. I really like that movie. It's very good looking. One of the coolest movies I've ever seen. So hopefully I can check out Tron the Classic and still kind of feel that. I really like the plot in these films, but the cheesiness might get in the way a little bit. Alright, so this is my Blu-ray haul for the month of April 2014. Like I said, I only planned on buying 5, but 5 turned into a lot more. Clearly I have an addiction, but it's a harmless addiction. I'm not doing crack every weekend. I'm just buying Blu-rays every weekend instead. Saving money. Alright, well anyways, Blu-ray haul for month of April 2014. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts on some of these films. Got some really good deals, some cheap movies. It's not like I bought 10 new release movies and spent a lot of money. A lot of these other films were, $5, $8, so I looked at it as a positive to that. They weren't $25 here and there. I only bought a couple new release movies, and some of them were actually decent prices on some of them. So this is Just Watch Movies. Please rate, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you later. Bye.